We do welcome you back, and we welcome Will back as well. He's here with something that's very personal, a promise he fulfilled to himself. That was to connect with his father, Christopher Reeve. And it was really an honor to serve as one of the executive producers for the new special about this journey. It's called Will Reeve, Finding My Father. Will, tell us about deciding to go on this adventure.
It's something I've dreamed about for so long. Yeah. So just months before my dad became paralyzed, he filmed a documentary about gray whales, and that film became a portal into a world that I never got to experience in the way my dad or I dreamed that we would. But for 30 years, I held on to that dream, that I would follow in his literal and figurative footsteps, to go where he went and learn more about who he was, who I am, and what connects all of us.
When I was a kid, I wrote a poem about my dad. One line read, "Where are you going? Can I follow you?"
When are you going to be 3?
June.
June of 1990.
5.
Yeah.
1995.
Yes, we're in 1995. Here we are. So you were born in 1992, then it was 1993, then 1994, and now it's 1995. Amazing, huh? Time just marches right on.
This moment on the couch was a break for my dad, in the middle of his adventure shooting that gray whale documentary.
You know what was so cool is the way he just came to the bow and he just came up to see us. Yeah. That was so great.
Some of our most cherished times together involved watching his gray whale documentary, more times than I can count. It inspired me.
Let's go over and see him, see how he's been doing.
I didn't know where it was or what it meant, but I knew that he went there, and I knew that he saw gray whales and touched gray whales.
So now, finally, I'm making the trip for the both of us. The destination, San Ignacio Lagoon, the last place my dad filmed before his accident.
Woo! Woo! Oh, wow.
It's an oasis for gray whales, and now a sort of mecca for the people who love them. Dad had shared stories of a legendary fisherman here, Pachico Mayoral. Pachico died over a decade ago, but I found his son, Pancho, who's now running the family ecotourism business his father started.
Hi, Pancho. Will Reeve.
Well, nice
Very
to meet
nice.
you.
It's very nice to meet you.
Well, you look like your father.
So do you.
Morning in San Ignacio. Hundreds of gray whales congregate here each spring for the duration of their long lives. So some of them in the lagoon today could very well be the same ones my dad saw when he came here. And now, they're right in front of me.
Splashing into the water, splash, splash, splash. I'm splashing, come on, mama. Oh, there's a dolphin, this is insane. Hello, everybody. Is this the calf?
That's a calf. You can see the difference in size.
Hi, little one. And mama's coming up too.
See mama's tail.
Oh, you're so close. Whoa. Come on.
It's playful exuberance now, but they're getting ready for the unforgiving open ocean.
Bucket list item check. Just being right here.
My journey must continue. 3,500 miles north to a tiny island off the freezing shores of Alaska. To close the circle my dad began to draw 30 years ago. The only way in is a flight from Nome on the mainland. You can buy a ticket on a commercial puddle jumper. If you're my dad, you do it yourself.
The sea state is actually perfect for looking for whales now because the wind has calmed down a lot since this morning.
I do feel a little inadequate. Like, my dad flew himself. Here I am sitting being flown. Not quite as swashbuckling, but hopefully same result. We're really here.
So my dad and I watched his documentary over and over together. I've watched it so many times. It was, like I said, a portal into a version of him that I never really got to know. And so I went on this journey to see the world through his eyes and reconnect with him. And I'm so excited for everyone to get to see it on Wednesday.
So what new did you learn?
Well, a lot of it was reaffirming what I had been told or what I had been seen of how he moved through the world. But to go to these places and meet people he had encountered 30 years ago in a brief moment of time, and the impact that he had on them was really touching to me, because it's how he was, not who he was. They didn't care about Superman. They thought it was cool, but they loved just how he was a normal guy who was there to ingratiate himself into their culture, and it was really special.
That was his superpower.
Yeah, thank you.
Just his curiosity is amazing.
Yeah.
What else will we see in the special?
We're going to see this, by the way, is a huge thanks to Robin Roberts, executive producer extraordinaire, who helped craft this with me. Robin watched this and gave one extra specific note of, like, we need more on the sons. We found the sons of the men who took my dad around, and Robin helped tease out that heart in it, and I think that's the through line of all of it, of the interconnectivity of generations and of places. Alaska, Mexico, these people don't know each other, but they have this bond to the earth and to each other, and I tried to be the conduit through my dad's journey, and I'm just so glad that this has been years in the making.
Yeah.
I said it to you in the hallway like 3 years ago. I was like, I want to do this thing about gray whales my dad did. Would you mind helping? And you, to your everlasting credit, did. So thank you.
But I didn't know about the poetry. So
Yeah.
when did you start writing?
I always loved writing, and in middle school, when my dad died and then my mom died, I found an outlet through writing, through expressing my grief, really, through poetry. And it turns out it came in handy, because we used it in this documentary.
I am so excited for you.
Thank
We are
you.
all so excited for you.
Thank you, guys.
I
Thank
know
you all.
how much this means to you.
Thank you.
And you can see Will Reeve, Finding My Father, on Wednesday, 9 Central, right here on ABC, and the next day on Hulu. Can you believe it's here?
It's here.
Oh, my
I hope
gosh.
everyone watches, please. It's good. I promise it's good.
It is great.